This essay is for educational purposes to raise awareness about credit card fraud or carding and help you protect yourself. Cybercrime carries severe legal consequences, including prison and hefty fines. Our goal is to reveal how criminals operate so you can adopt safer online habits. The internet connects us in ways we never imagined, but this convenience comes with hidden dangers. Behind the scenes, a vast criminal ecosystem is dedicated to exploiting our trust. Credit card fraud is one of the most damaging forms of cybercrime, with real consequences for individuals and businesses. Every piece of data has value. Your card number can be sold for just a few pounds on the dark web. Organized groups harvest and sell stolen information on an industrial scale. By understanding how carding works, you'll be better equipped to spot the warning signs and protect your information. The fight against cybercrime starts with knowledge. This is your briefing. Imagine waking up to a string of bank alerts for purchases you never made. It starts with a small, random charge, then escalates to expensive electronics shipped to a city you've never visited. Your financial security is gone. Your card details are in a stranger's hands. This isn't fiction, it happens to thousands daily. Take Sarah, a teacher from Manchester. She was careful online, but her card was still used for fraudulent purchases. Criminals tested her card with a small charge, then maxed it out before she could react. The aftermath was stressful. Hours on the phone, canceled cards, updating payment details, and a lingering sense of violation. The emotional toll was as severe as the financial loss. Constant anxiety and second-guessing every online action. Sarah never knew exactly how her details were stolen, which made it worse. Her story is a stark reminder. Carding isn't abstract. It affects real people. The impact goes beyond money, causing lasting distress and vulnerability. That's why understanding and defending against carding is crucial for everyone online. Awareness is your first line of defense. Carding is the trafficking and unauthorized use of stolen credit card information for financial gain. Criminals see stolen card numbers as disposable keys to someone else's money. This illicit industry is organized with different groups specializing in each stage of the process. Skimmers, devices attached to card readers, secretly record your card data. Phishing emails and fake websites trick victims into handing over details. Hackers breach company databases to steal massive troves of card information. Malware like keyloggers silently capture your data as you type. Stolen data, often called fulls, includes everything needed to bypass security checks. These details are packaged and sold on dark web marketplaces. The stolen data fuels the entire carding economy. The dark web is the marketplace for stolen credit card data. Hidden from standard search engines, it offers criminals anonymity and a thriving trade in stolen information. Carding forums and marketplaces mimic legitimate e-commerce sites, complete with ratings and reviews. Cards are listed by country, bank type, and credit limit. UK cards with high limits fetch higher prices. Prices are shockingly low due to the sheer volume of stolen data. Transactions use cryptocurrencies for added anonymity. These sites are also hubs for sharing fraud techniques and tips, fueling constant innovation. The dark web's collaborative criminal ecosystem is a major challenge for law enforcement. Here's how carding works from a criminal's perspective. First, they buy stolen card details on the dark web using cryptocurrency and anonymity tools. They test the card with a small online purchase to check if it's active and to gauge the bank's fraud detection. If the test works, they move fast, buying high-value, easily resaleable goods like electronics or gift cards. Items are shipped to drop addresses, temporary locations or mules to avoid detection. The goods are then sold for cash on secondary markets, converting stolen credit into untraceable money. Gift cards can be sold or used to buy more goods. The entire process is a race against time before the cardholder or bank notices and blocks the card. Carders aim to extract maximum value before being discovered. Every step is calculated to minimize risk and maximize profit, but the window for success is short. Quick action by victims and banks can shut down the fraud. Carding is risky. Law enforcement agencies worldwide are constantly hunting cybercriminals. Undercover officers infiltrate dark web markets, gathering evidence and tracking digital footprints. Even with VPNs and Tor, one mistake can reveal a criminal's real identity. Reusing usernames or emails across sites can link online activity to real-world identities. The criminal underworld is also full of scams. Carders often get ripped off by other criminals. Legal consequences are severe. In the UK, fraud can mean up to 10 years in prison and asset seizure. Many lose everything to law enforcement or fellow criminals. Carding is a high-stakes gamble with life-altering consequences. The illusion of anonymity is just that, an illusion. Carders don't operate with impunity. Law enforcement has scored major victories. Grant West, a British hacker, stole thousands of customer details and sold them online, but was eventually tracked and arrested. Police linked his online alias to his real identity, seized evidence, and he received over 10 years in prison. The Infraud organization, a global cybercrime cartel, caused over $500 million in losses before being dismantled. International cooperation led to dozens of arrests and the group's founder being brought to justice. These cases show that cybercrime leaves a trail. No one is truly anonymous. Police now use advanced forensics and blockchain analysis to catch criminals. The message is clear: digital crime has real-world consequences, the law is catching up and no one is beyond its reach. Protecting yourself from carding starts with good digital habits. Be skeptical of unsolicited emails or texts asking for personal or financial info. Banks never request full details this way. Double-check sender addresses and avoid suspicious links. Go directly to official websites. Use strong, unique passwords and consider a password manager. Enable two-factor authentication wherever possible. Monitor your financial statements regularly. Look for small, unrecognized charges. Set up real-time alerts from your bank for every transaction. Shop only on reputable, secure websites. Look for HTTPS. Avoid financial transactions on public Wi-Fi unless using a trusted VPN. Check card readers for tampering before use. These simple steps greatly reduce your risk. Vigilance is your best defense. Carding exposes the dark side of our digital world, a global industry built on stolen trust. Victims suffer not just financial loss but emotional distress and insecurity. Law enforcement is fighting back, proving that online anonymity is a myth. High-profile arrests show cybercrime doesn't pay in the long run, but your strongest defense is personal vigilance. Use strong passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and monitor your accounts. Awareness transforms you from a target into a resilient digital citizen. In today's world, vigilance isn't optional, it's essential.